day, everyone. Have you ever missed the times before pandemic? Well, if you have, this clip is for you.
Time change. Every day the clock resets, which means your wins don't matter. Your failures don't matter. Don't stress on what was. Fight for what could be. Welcome to our new normal world here in Tudela National Comprehensive High School.
Good morning to Nakos. Good morning to Nakoshan.
Today is Monday and it's the first day of the week. Let us start our day with a smile.
Let's start the ball rolling, teacher.
Now you might be wondering what this clip had something to do with this presentation. Anyways, I am Teacher Cinderella Yasay of Tudela National Comprehensive High School, teaching Media Arts and CSS or Computer System Servicing. I do hope that you will stay with me as I present to you my second alternative classroom observation in CSS 10 for this school year 2020-2021. My topic for today is about procedures in planning and conducting maintenance. The MELT is plan and prepare for the maintenance of computer systems and networks with its code. The strategy that I use is for A's, where the first A refers to activity, then analysis, abstraction, and application. The learning objectives are: number 1, identify the proper procedures in planning and conducting maintenance. Number 2, create a poster showing the best practices of using computers in a computer laboratory. Number 3, discuss the importance of designing a systematic plan in preparing maintenance procedure. And number 4, value the importance of maintaining cleanliness. Before we go further, let me remind you that we have 3 indicators to hit for this alternative classroom observation. For the first indicator, A, it is about the integration within the learning area. And since this is about CSS 10, I will also integrate this with the same subject, and the topic is procedures in preparing for configuration of computer systems. So, students must know the different procedures for configuration of computer systems to maintain the quality of performance and life of the computer. For indicator 1B, it is interdisciplinary content across learning area. So the subject that I choose is MAPI 10, specifically arts, and the topic is digital arts, and that is mobile application programs. I chose this topic because it uses technology. Digital arts makes use of electronic and mechanical devices rather than the artist's own hand to produce the desired images and effects. Thus, these are definitely technology-based art forms, and students must follow proper procedures to produce the desired digital art. Example is the application of PhotoGrid, and recently, almost all teachers are using this photo grid application, especially in making collage. So the second indicator is identify difficult circumstance or circumstances of the learner. So we have 5 to 6 applicable items like geographical isolation, chronic illness, displacement due to armed conflict, urban resettlement or disasters, child abuse, and child labor practices, and others. But for this, I only identify one difficult circumstance of my learner, and that is geographical isolation. So, the strategy that I use to address the special educational needs of my learners are Facebook Messenger group chat and home visitation. So, these are sample chats between my students and me that it's okay for them that I will send modules through Messenger. And this is also about home visitation. Please watch. And so let us continue with indicator 3. It is about the type of resources used. So I am using both print resources like modules and non-print resources like digital by adding YouTube link, print and non-print resources.
Hello, good morning. Today is Monday. So these are the modules that I retrieved and I distributed also, but there were many left because students were not coming last Friday. So I guess they will come today and also tomorrow.
So for non-print, I share this YouTube link. So at this point, we will focus on the different learning tasks of the learners. We have here the expected learners activity and the learning materials utilized. For the first learners activity, this is also the first A of the 4 A's, which means activity. Directions. Identify whether the following planned procedures are hardware maintenance procedure or software maintenance procedure. Write your answers only. So I gave 5 questions. Number 1, schedule the use of computer for its longer life. Number 2, delete temporary files. Number 3, treat your computer properly. Number 4, back up your files. And number 5, place your computer in a well-ventilated area. So the learning materials used are module and the FB Messenger group chat. So for expected learners activity 1B, we have here the directions. Read the following statements carefully. If the statement is correct, write true, otherwise false. Then change the underlined word that makes the statement wrong. Again, there were 5 questions. Number 1, preventive maintenance can be described as maintenance of equipment or system after fault occurs. Number 2, preventive maintenance is given for maintaining equipment and facilities in satisfactory operating condition to extend the life of the equipment. Number 3, corrective maintenance is tasks performed to identify, isolate, and rectify a fault so that the failed equipment or system can be restored to an operational condition within the tolerance or limits. Number 4, one of the common methods of determining what preventive or other failure management policies should be applied is original equipment manufacturer recommendations. And number 5, in preparing maintenance procedure, you don't have to consider designing a systematic plan for both hardware and software. So for the second activity, this is also the second A, which means analysis. Make a poster showing the best practices of using computer in a computer laboratory. So we have here the criteria how to give percentage of the learner's output. So for creativity, it is 40%, originality is 20%, relevance is 30%, neatness is 10% for a total of 100%. So for learning materials used, still we have the module, FB Messenger group chat, and the YouTube link. For expected learners activity 3, this is also our third A for abstraction. Directions, read and answer. Why do you think it is important to design a systematic plan in preparing maintenance procedure? And this question is equivalent to 10 points. So for learning materials utilized, still we have the module and FB Messenger group chat. For subject integration, specifically MAPI 10, as what I've said a while ago, it is arts. The topic is digital arts, and that is mobile application program. So the question is, why do you need to follow the proper procedures in making a digital art? For value integration, why is it important to maintain cleanliness of our bodies, homes, buildings, surroundings, and environment? The next learner's activity, that is the last A, the fourth A, which refers to application. So this is the directions. Read and answer. Give at least 5 best practices of using computers so you can achieve a maximum efficiency and safety in your workplace. So for the learning materials utilized, still we have module and FB Messenger group chat. For the evaluation, we have here the directions. Read and answer the following. This is for test A. Write each M if it refers to hardware maintenance, otherwise SM for software maintenance. Or number 1, regularly update your antivirus for your computer protection against viruses. Number 2, installing secure passwords makes your files secure. Number 3, place your computer in a well-ventilated area. Number 4, schedule the use of computer for its longer life. And number 5, to avoid damage to the computer unit, always turn off and unplug it when transferring the computer to another location. For test B, it is essay, and this is equivalent to 5 points. So we have here the question. What is the importance of designing a systematic plan in preparing maintenance procedure? Test C, it is drawing, that is equivalent also to 5 points. Choose one practice of using computer in a computer laboratory and draw. So for the assignment, answer the question and write your answers on a yellow paper. Number 1, what is computer specification? So those were the expected learners activity. Before I end, I have to leave you this. Teachers have 3 loves. The love of learning, the love of learners, and the love of bringing the first 2 loves together. Once again, this is teacher Cinderella Yasay of Tudela National Comprehensive High School saying thank you for watching and God bless. Bye.